Yeah. Because I'm not the camera, so I can run around. Yeah.
What happened? Oh, but then I'm not going to be able to. God damn it.
Huh. Yeah. Stuff like that. Yeah. At least.
Super up.
Yeah. I like it like that. Yeah, it should be good. I'm gonna make my grand entrance just right down from the cliff.
Nice.
'Cause I'm extra.
Hey, everybody. It's about the top of the hour. The other computer with the music is over there, so I can't. I'm gonna talk over it. Welcome. We're about to get started. Grab yourself a snack. Get yourself some drinks. Share the link out with your friends and family that aren't already in the stream. The new Ha-Ha-rizons Island Comedy Tour 2020 will begin in about 2.5 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. I'm fucking extra today. Yeah. You can't have this. I'm scared. Oh, that's tight. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Oh my gosh, Mark, get down. Get down in the audience. And don't block my entrance. Get out of there. Whoa. Mark, move. Oh, get out of there. Get out of there. He's just going to stay there. Welcome to the virtual Stab Comedy Theater and the island of Sant'Angelo for tonight's new Ha-Ha-rizons Island Comedy Tour 2020. Please welcome to your screen your host, Emma Haney.
Yay! Oh, here I come. I'm extra AF today. Get that put away because I can just put ladders in my pocket in this game. It's very nice. How are you guys doing tonight? Yay! Everyone's unmuted now, and I can in my pocket in this game. It's very nice. All right, we got it. How are you guys doing tonight? Good. Woo! Yeah. Okay, first of all, calm down, you guys. This is a peaceful island. We don't stand for all that stuff around here. Get ready, you guys. I'm about to tell it like it is. Welcome to Ha-Ha-rizons comedy tour. I will be your host for this leg of the tour. My name is Emma Haney. What? Be ready for my jokes, you guys. I listened to a lot of Beyonce on the way here, so I am just feeling myself, and I'm feeling empowered and ready to love again. It's going to be great. I play a lot of video games. You guys play a lot of video games? Obviously, we're on Twitch, so it's a video game platform. Oh my God. I play a lot of games. I've played a lot of games since I was probably 5 years old. And it was funny because whenever my dad would buy me a new video game, he would never look into what the game was before he would give it to me. So when I was 10 years old, my dad bought me Grand Theft Auto 3. Which, if you don't know what a Grand Theft Auto game is, it's pretty much just a game where you steal cars and fuck prostitutes. That's all you do in the game. And I remember one time my dad walked in on me when I was playing it, and he was just like, "What are you doing, Emma? You playing your game? What are you doing in your game?" And I was like, well, I just slept with this hooker, and now I'm gonna kill her and get my money back. That's what I'm gonna do. And my dad was just like, "What?" He didn't really know how to react, and I couldn't tell if he was just didn't know how to react, or he was just like, "What?" So how do you do that? You just put him in the ground, or you just what's your secret? I recently, a couple weekends ago, just had a lesbian level up, you guys. Look at me. Woohoo, lesbian level up in life. I got to do a do-it-yourself project, which I'd never done before. I got to tear out flooring, which was fun. I felt super strong after doing that. And I didn't really do a lot of it. My roommate's dad did most of the heavy lifting and the cutting and stuff. But it was funny because so me and my roommate have lived together for a couple years, but we've known each other since the 5th grade. We've been lifelong chums. We're almost outgrowing each other, but we're not really quite there yet. But her family's super rich, so you could tell, just with us working with her dad, that she's never had to help her dad in her life with anything, because I don't know if you guys have ever worked alongside a father figure, but you're always just very aware of what you're doing and making the most use of your time. It could be very, I was just do you want me to hand you this board? Do you want me? It was super. And he kept getting pissed at my roommate because she was just sitting there smoking bowls, and he was like, "If I have to fucking do this flooring and you're just sitting there on your," it was hella funny. So then we were all standing in the kitchen taking a break, and we're drinking beer or whatever, and he's just staring at the floor. You could tell he was in super deep thought, just thinking about how he's gonna make cuts and stuff. And my roommate was just like, "What are you thinking about, Dad?" And I just come in and I was like, "He's wishing he had a son." You are so fucking useless. It was ridiculous, but it was fun. Do you guys, what was the other? I didn't prepare my set, I wrote a lot of news stuff, but how do you guys feel about wearing masks all the time? Are you guys upset with it? Where do you stand on it? I kind of like, yeah, I mean, obviously, it's a real mixed bag. Like,
My freedom!
yeah, no, well, the thing is, like, I seriously work at FedEx during the day. Oh, I know, it sucks. And so I work with, like, a lot of different, like, a mix of people, and I work with a group of guys that really are like that. Like, they're like, fuck, Baz, they're taking my freedom. I can't go drink beer at the mountain mics, and, like, just all this shit. But so since the past week with all the fires in California, oh God, we've been having to wear like N95 masks because I mean, you guys know the air is like, oh God, it's toxic. And so they've been bitching like, we shouldn't have to wear this and they need to give us masks to wear outside. And I'm like, first of all, whoa. Like, you got to wear a mask when you can see something? Like, that's not very, you shouldn't get a mask. No one laughed when I said that. No one laughed when I said that at work either. They were just like, oh, you liberal. I'm like, I don't know. Oh, God, I need a new job. But I kind of like wearing the mask because I've just been for the past 6 months making, like, the worst, most unattractive faces under my mask. Just like this, I just walk around, but they're like, oh, you have pretty eyes. And I'm like, you don't know what I'm doing with my mouth. Get out of here. Oh, God. Anyways, you guys, that's been my time. Let me go ahead and, so just so you guys know, if you're watching the stream, thank you. It's okay. Very lukewarm. If you guys are watching the stream, the 1 minute light, I'm going to come over here and light this campfire right here, if you can see it. We're trying to keep with the theme. And if you can't see that, I will be up top just lighting off party favors, just so you guys. So I'm going to go ahead, bring my first comic up to the stage. He's super funny. He does a lot of stuff with the YouTube channel. JoJo Has Fun. He's like one of the producers. We also do a Dungeons & Dragons podcast together called The Rolls We Made. Give it up for Jeff Brown, everybody.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Woo!
Hi. Sorry, I am not in control of my body. Weird, this new digital age. I had a bunch of, I feel like I had to write new jokes because I feel like all of my old jokes were a bit irrelevant just because, I mean, most of them had to do with like going to the grocery store without anxiety and walking outside without anxiety and not having anxiety. Basically, they were all non-anxiety related jokes. So I had to scrap them all for this new dark era that we live in. Do you guys remember the Truman Show? Like the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a comedy drama starring Jim Carrey where like a guy lives in an elaborate television set, like away from the world, completely removed from reality, right? Never able to experience the freedom that life offers because he's secluded in an idealized fantasy world created just for him, like trapped in a personal prison away from all the troubles of the world. That doesn't seem so fucking oppressive now, does it? It's not so much a sad tale for Mr. Truman watching that movie in 2020, because unfortunately the moral of that movie has kind of been lost on me as I ran out of body parts to anxiously pick at several months ago. Oh, God. And to be super duper real, I haven't been able to relax my shoulder since January, so not entirely sure if that's good watching for September. Not entirely sure if that's good watching for a year that never was. I kind of actually feel like I need to use my time here to come clean about something. I have something of a confession to make. It's been weighing down on me since the beginning of the year once things started to pop off because I did something bad. And as the year went on, I realized that unfortunately, I'm 99% sure that all the horrible things that have happened this year are because of me.
Wow.
So back in December of 2019, which as we all know was approximately 34 years ago, I was thinking about my New Year's resolutions. All the things I wanted to change about myself or improve about myself for 2020, things that I could do to be the best Jeff that I could be. And I was thinking about my resolutions and I was walking around town, you know, like we used to do in the before times. And I happened upon a dark, and mysterious pawn shop that had previously been a dark and mysterious spirit Halloween store, which had in itself been at some point a dark and mysterious murders. So this was a place with a very dark and sordid past, but I ignored my gut. I just trekked on through and I went inside this pawn shop. And next to the Counting Crow cassette tape box, across from the shelf that had all of the racist figurines, I found, lo and behold, a monkey's paw.
Oh, God.
So I bought this monkey's paw despite having already ordered one on Amazon the previous day. But I was just too impatient. 2019 me was too impatient to wait for the extra day of shipping. Oh, to live in a world with 2-day shipping, a dream that is so long forgotten at this point. And so I bought the monkey's paw and I left with the monkey's paw, and the racist caricature of an Asian man who owned the pawn shop yelled out at me. Just think of the guy from Gremlins. Something about the paw being cursed and that my wishes would take on some sort of dark, twisted reality and that I wouldn't get what I want and I would learn some sort of lesson, blah, 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 blah. It didn't really matter because I was already ignoring him. I was on my phone using the Amazon app to cancel my order for the other monkey's paw. Because who needs 2 monkey's paws? I mean, except for the monkey, obviously, but that's neither here nor there. So I got home, I have my monkey's paw with me, and I'm sitting down and I'm thinking about all the things that I want to succeed in 2020. And I look at the monkey's paw, I give it a little high five, just bro out for a second. And I say, okay, for my first New Year's resolution, I want to spend less time in the office. I want to spend more time with my family. And one of the fingers curled inward. And I was like, sweet, okay, awesome, this thing works. The AA batteries that I shoved up inside of the wrist, they totally made it, totally turned it on. So, all right, resolution number 1 down, time for resolution number 2. I was like, all right, second resolution. In 2020, I would love to finally, I've been planning it for years and I've never gotten off my ass to do it. I would love to finally start that podcast that I've always wanted to make. And the second finger curled inward. So I was like, all right, one more wish left, because this was a monkey's paw with 3 fingers for some reason. I'm assuming the 4th finger was lost in some sort of thresher accident, sort of childhood accident. I'm not too sure. It didn't come with the instruction manual, but I was like, all right, my final resolution for this monkey's paw. I just want to have good vibes going into 2020. I want 2020 to be as lit as possible. I want 2020, I want this year to just be straight fire.
Oh, no.
And then the 3rd finger curled inward. And that, unfortunately, was the reason why 2020 has been going off. So if anyone wants to subscribe to my 13 podcasts, which I've produced over the last 6 months, you can catch me after the show. I'll be the guy who hasn't relaxed his shoulders in over 6 months and who is laying under several weighted blankets trying to smother coconut oil all over my mistakes. So thank you for listening. Thank you for being here in this digital age. Thank you. This is Tron now. This is what we thought. We didn't think Tron was going to look like this, but this is what it is. And we're good to go. So please welcome your host, Emma, back to the stage, everybody.
I'm sorry, that was premature on my part. Yay, keep it going for Jeff, everybody. Yay. Oh, see, people are sending claps in the chat.
Woo!
All right, your next comic coming to the stage hosts, I think co-produces a very funny show. You could watch it on Twitch. It's called Capital Punishment. Get it? Do you see what they did there? Did you see? And I also learned today that he is wickedly good at Mario Kart. Please give it up for Mark Berg, everybody. Mark Berg.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, please keep the applause up. My Mario skills, 350 hours of my life put to very good use. I'm so excited to be here, you guys. Thanks for having me. I know it's been a pretty big year for everybody, but it's also it's been a pretty big year for me. I lost 15 pounds this year.
Woo.
Wow.
In the first 6 weeks of the year. It was not, I got dumped. And so I had the big sad and I didn't know what to do. So first I went to go see my doctor and I was like, I don't know what's going on. And she said, whoa, first of all, like 15 pounds isn't crazy. I was like, I lost 15 pounds in 6 months. And she went, whoa, okay, hold on. I did not understand the gravity of the situation. The first question I have for you is, what is your secret, Mark? How do you start looking so fabulous? I was like, Doc, have you ever just been really sad for a long period of time? And she looked at me and she went, dude, I have a boat and no children. I'm a fucking doctor. Do you think I get sad? Like, that's a good point, but you're really just bragging here. You're not helping me much. I don't know what to do about this. And she's like, have you ever tried buying a boat? I was like, dude, no, I don't have this boat money. And then she said, well, like, what would help you? Do you want some Xanax or something? I was like, doctor, you can't just keep trying to give me Xanax every time. Okay, actually, though, I'll take like 60. I mean, if you're just going to hand out some Xanax, I mean, maybe it won't make this feel so bad. It's true, though. I do have, I have depression and anxiety, like every good comedian out there. And the anxiety, it's like, it's hard to describe. Like, if you've never seen someone have a panic attack via a video game, this is what it looks like. I'm kind of having a panic attack right now. So if you ever see someone, where's this joke going? I forgot. That explains the anxiety when you're like, oh, I forget where this joke goes. But I do have depression too. I've had it my entire life. I thought it was something I had developed in like my early 20s, and then I got a therapist. And she helped me to remember that I've had this since I was at least 4 years old. And because she made me remember a time when my dad was buying me a Super Nintendo for my birthday. Like, Super Nintendo, greatest dad ever. Like, how could you not be excited at getting a Super Nintendo? And I remember standing in line with my dad, and we're going to the checkout, and he looks down at me and he goes, aren't you excited to be getting a Nintendo? And I looked back up at my father in total seriousness and said, sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I were dead. And he went, holy shit. Do you want like a second controller or another game? Is that what's gonna fix this problem? I was like, yeah, that would be great. Like, let's get another controller. And if you could find a friend to go with that controller, it'd be even more appreciated. It's okay though. No, I've been dealing with depression and everything well. I have a therapist. I got a new therapist this year actually, and I like her a lot. And she was, when we first had our first session, she asked me if I thought that I was a threat to myself or others. And I was like, first of all, who answers that question truthfully? Like, who is like, I was seriously contemplating taking out a herd of bicyclists on the way down here. Like, nobody does it. So I was like, no, I'm not. The most dramatic thing I do in my life is I like to drink whiskey in the bathtub. And she goes, oh, that's not very dramatic. Every Saturday night I am laying down in the bath and having a bottle of wine. And I was like, without water in there. She was like, you just lay in the tub? And I was like, yeah. She's like, fully clothed? Like, sometimes 6 or 7 jackets. I just want to feel warm again. But she helps me remember coping mechanisms and stuff. Like, she was reminding me, like, you have to do things that make yourself happy. She's like, what's something really dumb that you do that also makes you happy? And I said, boiling hot dogs? She was like, okay, little strange, but what's your favorite part about having boiled hot dogs? And I told her, I was like, in all truthfulness, my favorite part is being able to drink the water afterwards. Hey, don't knock it. That's called hot dog broth, and it's a delicacy in some countries. Mostly my house, but also some countries, as I like to think. What else is going on? Oh, I remembered this the other. I'm pacing like it's real life. Like I'm trying to think. 2 years ago, I got to go see my favorite band in Berkeley, and while I was at this concert, I met a porn star. Like, what the fuck? Who thinks that's gonna happen? But the really weird thing was I didn't recognize her at first. I recognized her boyfriend. That was not a thing I thought was gonna happen. Like, I saw her, had no idea. I looked at him and I was like, holy shit. And we locked eyes, and he pointed at me and then pointed back at himself, and I nodded my head, and he was very confused. So he walked over and he was like, I'm sorry, do I know you, dude? And I was like, no, but let me just say, nice cock, bro. Like, that is, and he was like, oh, you know. I was like, yeah, I know who. He's like, well, do you want to meet my girlfriend? And I was like, are you shitting me? Of course I want to meet your girlfriend. Like, fuck, this is who gets the chance? And so we walk over, and she goes, hi. And I go, hi, I just want to introduce myself real quick. My name's Mark, and I just want to let you know I am a huge pervert. And then weird though, like, we're at this concert in Berkeley, and she goes, do you want me to sign anything? I was like, dude, my computer's at home. Like, what do you want to sign? It was so weird. What else? What else is going on? Okay, Emma's coming to light the thing, so let's wrap this up. I'll do one more bit. I got, let's see, what were the funny jokes I used to do? I can't remember anymore. I have an older brother who constantly loves to make fun of what I look like. I know in this game I look just like everybody else, but in the real life I'm 5'7.5" and 130 pounds. I'm tiny. I'm a tiny little dude. And so one day my brother just decided to ask me, hey Mark, do you think that you're ever gonna grow into a man's body? I was like, the fuck kind of question is this? No, you've known me for 27 years. You've known me my entire life. Everybody here already knows the answer to that question because you've heard this joke before. No, it's never gonna happen because I have way more in common with being a 15-year-old girl than I do being a man. Okay, let me break this down for you. Number one, when I cuddle, I like to be the little spoon. Okay, maybe you don't know this. If you've never been the little spoon, I suggest you try it sometime. You'll get all the warmth of that hug, and that's exactly what you want when you're watching The Notebook. You want freaking love. I think the second biggest reason I am like a 15-year-old girl is I don't like anal.
Oh, God. Oof.
Yeah, we're getting serious in this. But I think the most important reason that I'm like a 15-year-old girl is I can still fit in size 00 pants.
Oh.
And like, it's not something to be proud of as a dude, because I still have to shop in the kids section at Kohl's. And when you look like me in real life, when you got this shitty mustache goatee combo, you cannot look in the kids section at Kohl's on a Tuesday afternoon. It is suspicious. And I mean, to the point that somebody working at Kohl's always walks up to me and says, excuse me, sir, one of these children yours? And I always look back at them and say something stupid like, I haven't decided yet. Hey guys, thanks so much for listening to me ramble and forget my set. My name is Mark Berg. Give it back up for your host and MC, Miss Emma Haney, the fucking Pokemon catcher, and enjoy the rest of the show, y'all.
Yeah, keep it going for Mark Berg, everybody. He does not like anal. All right, our next comic coming to the stage. Very funny comic from the Bay Area. Give it up for Max Eddy, everybody.
Hey, what's up? Hell yeah. I'm not controlling my character. Oh, am I the astronaut? Oh shit, I was the astronaut the whole time. Holy shit, I didn't even know. I don't even have a degree for that shit, dude. Oh man. Well, here I am coming down from the International Space Station to grace you with some jokes. Let's go. Yeah, my wife, Gabby Giffords, is doing pretty good now. She's healing still. That's a dark joke. That was a riff. Shouldn't have said it. Whatever. Honestly, pretty glad to be here, you guys. This is cool. I love Minecraft, so it's really cool to be on this game with all the gamers. You know, I'm a big gamer. I love Minecraft. You know, I know games. Hey, could someone tell that butterfly to fucking sit down? Could someone, who the fuck let that butterfly in? This is an 18+ event, okay? I'm gonna get real raunchy, and I don't want to corrupt that butterfly's ears. Oh, catch that shit. Yes, thank you, Mark. Hell yeah. That's my whole set as we're catching butterflies, okay? That's the whole thing, okay? Good, okay, good. Okay, whew. Okay, now we can calm it down. Well, shit. I was gonna spend 7 minutes making fun of that stupid astronaut, but it turns out it was me the whole time. Damn, really setting the expectations pretty high here. If I'm being honest, goddamn. Okay. Also, Jeff, out in front, I think you need to distance a little bit better. I think I don't know if whoever you're sitting with is in your pod or not, but you're gonna catch that Animal Crossing Corona situation pretty quick sitting like that. So. Live strong. Is that what we're supposed to say? I don't know. Shit. Okay. Yeah, we really decorated the island up too. I'm loving this. We got 12 flowers. Man, this is good. They were like, maybe we do 15. And you're like, fucking no. We need 12, 4 different kinds, completely segregated. That's what we're doing with the flowers. Just all different away. Okay. I don't know if you guys could tell by the first 2 minutes of the set. Quarantine, it's not going well for me. I want to go outside, and I've been quarantining with my parents, which it's been fine. I thought the transition was going to be worse because I was living with a bunch of roommates before. I was like, I haven't lived with my parents since I was 18, but honestly, it's been fine. Like when I live here, I only have 2 roommates. Before I had 7. Now I got 2 and. One of them loves me too, so that's like it's a pretty sick deal. You know, he doesn't like that joke is my stepdad. Dan hates that one. He's not a fan. We both love you, Max. Shut the fuck up, Dan. Okay, no one wants to get in your corner. Go to your room. No, no, he's a good dad. Actually, does anyone else have step parents here? Anyone else? Any of these Animal Crossing parents get killed by an anthropomorphic raccoon or something? I don't know what happens here. Can you kill people in Animal Crossing?
Just their hopes and dreams.
Just their hopes and dreams? No, I'm talking about their vitals. Like, I want to take out their vitals. That'd be sick. I think Animal Crossing and Warzone need to do a crossover. Animal Cross Zone. Animal War Crossing. Animal... You know what? It doesn't have a good name yet, but you get to kill Tom Nook, and that's really what matters. So we're getting there. Yeah, I'm thinking, but we're going to get something. We're going to get it going. But honestly, though, I gave my stepdad shit a lot, but I really do like him. He's a really good dude. His name's Dan. We got him 7 years ago now. Hey, he's a rescue. I picked him. But here's how cool he is. So, like, in the first couple months, I wasn't sure. I didn't want to call him dad right away. That didn't feel right. But within a couple of months of him moving in with us, I got a text from my mom out of nowhere, and all it said was, "Hey there, dinosaur dick." So, it put a surprised face on my guy, because I was pretty surprised. Oh, there we go. That's a good surprise face. Yeah, I had exactly that fucking face. Also, quick side note, I'm finally glad I'm doing a show where everyone has heads that are way too big for their body instead of just me. It feels amazing. But yeah, I was pretty shocked when I got that message because my mom had never hit me with that ego boost before. So I was like, I would have remembered if she had just been bragging about my schlong at PTA meetings and shit, you know? So she called me up immediately after, and she was just like, "Do not tell Daniel you saw that text. It wasn't for you." And I was like, okay, yeah, good, not for me, that's good. But why the fuck do you think I'm gonna be the one to bring that up? Like, in what context do you think I'm gonna be, like, you think I'm just gonna bring that up at, like, Hanukkah dinner? Like, hey, Dan, mom told me about your giant scaly T-Rex cock. Want to spin the dreidel? No. Yeah. By the way, I'm not Jewish, but I do think that one Jew song slaps. You know that that shit slaps, dude. Sorry. I'm everywhere right now. But anyway, so yeah, I haven't told Dan I saw that text ever. I honored my mom's wishes. But I have to have my fun with it. So what I do now is I call him Dino Dan every single day. And he loves it. He has no clue I'm talking about his wiener. And he actually says it himself now, which is amazing. He's just, Dino Dan, that's me. It's like, no, you're talking about your dick, dude, but you don't know. It's great. My favorite is one time he was barbecuing and he leans over to my mom. He's like, hey, honey, who's on the grill? She's like, it's you, honey. He's like, no. Who's on the grill? She's like, I don't want to say, it's Dino Dan! So yeah, I keep telling that joke. My mom said if I keep telling it, I got to start paying rent. But you know, it's worth it. I love it. But yeah, it feels like I've been up here a lot. Does time convert in the same way in Minecraft? Is good. Drop them Dino Dans in chat, dude. I wish I had a Dino Dan emote. Oh yeah, I'm on Twitch too. I'll throw my handle out later. But I'll leave you guys with this. Oh yeah, I see Emma about to fucking assassinate me. What outfit is that, Emma? Holy shit! That was
it's a bathrobe and a ninja hood.
Oh hell yeah! Okay, it looks like you are trying to not bring dishonor upon your family in Saudi Arabia. That's what it looks like a little bit. But I fuck with it. Okay. I'll leave you guys with this. I've been everywhere right now, is because I didn't take Adderall today. I do have ADD. In case you don't know, ADD is attention deficit disorder. It means I can't focus very well. It predominantly afflicts children with insurance. It's really hitting our community hard. Live strong, everybody. Okay, that's my time. Thank you so much. I'll drop my handle in the chat too. So if you want to give me a follow on the Twitchy Poos, I'm on a lot. So bye. Thank you.
Yay! Keep it going for Max, everybody. Woo. He hates my flowers, but that's okay. All right, are you guys ready for your headlining comic tonight?
I'm nervous.
Oh, you guys could do better than that. Are you guys ready for your headlining comic tonight?
Yeah.
All right, not much better. All right, she's super funny. She hosts one of the Twitch shows here on Stab TV called Humble Bumble, a real-life dating simulator. Give it up for Alyssa Cowan, everybody. Whee!
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you. Where am I? Oh God, I can't. There's a tree, and I sat down on the wrong thing, and I'm not controlling this, you guys. I just, if I'm confused, it's not because I did it. I am not in control of my own body. I am fairly used to it. I am a woman in America. Am I right, guys? Oh, get there. We're going there today. We're not. I'm here to do. I was gonna dunk on the astronaut too. I
know, right?
I was like, man, if this show sucks, he's just gonna Jeff Bezos and like start a new show on another planet. Right. You guys, fun fact about me: I wear my worst clothes to church on Sunday. Because if God can't handle me at my worst, he doesn't deserve me at my best. Am I right? Yeah, I want lots of, I want some crying emojis too, Jesse. Like, I want mixed messages from my avatar. What does she mean? How does she feel? There we go. That's perfect. That's actually me on stage normally. The crying, running away thing. 23andMe is the name of my ska band, because that's how many members are in it. We haven't practiced since the governor banned large gatherings. So if our tuba player is shit, that's why. Ska bands have tuba players, right? I'm making that up, man. Oh, man. I know you're not supposed to pet the drug-sniffing dogs. But I think if they find something on you, you should be able to pet them. Like, ooh, are you also a therapy dog? I have a feeling I'm about to be very sad soon. Do a stressed face. I want you for normal sets. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I read somewhere you're supposed to snap your fingers to get your dog's attention, but now my dog just thinks I like all her poetry, and that is certainly not the case. Dude, my dog, like, once she like ate one of my jackets. Oh God, yeah, I turned the lights out. I was like, you guys gather in for this joke. It's gonna be a scary story. Or a romantic story, very sensual. My dog ate my jacket once, and I was like so pissed, and I was like, this is why we can't have nice things. And then she looked up at me and was like, no, your negative net worth is why we can't have nice things. Yeah. And she got me good. Good dog stuff. Good God. I saw an ad for like a Thunder shirt. I don't know if you guys have seen what those are, but Thunder shirt is like a coat that you put on your dog, and it squeezes your dog and makes it feel like everything's gonna be okay, like it's a big hug all the time. And I was like, hey, fuck my dog, can I get a Thunder shirt for me? My dog doesn't owe thousands to MasterCard. She ain't got shit to worry about. So immigrants, am I right? Fuck with immigrants. Are y'all afraid of them? y'all afraid of immigrants? I ask because I just feel like Trump being president brought back that whole thing where everybody's like afraid of immigrants, and they say stuff like, immigrants are taking our jobs. They're taking our jobs. And I'm like, really, dude? You were gonna open an Ethiopian restaurant? I just feel like I've never been in a situation where I felt like an immigrant was taking my job, you know what I mean? But I have been in a situation where I was working at a Marshall's because I wanted 10% off of something that was only $13 to begin with. Like, whose job did I take there? Like, there's some shitty teenager out of work because of me. Nah, have you ever ghosted on a job when you're 30? It's not a good look. You guys, the Marshalls in Arlington, Virginia, thinks I'm dead. Stress face, or surprised face. Dead. I'll wait. Yeah, dead. That's what the Marshalls in Arlington, Virginia thinks I am. And it sucks because they can't send their best Marshall's detectives on the case to figure out what happened to me. Because all their best detectives are on the case trying to figure out who went crazy and slashed all the prices. Oh man, I feel like people keep kidnapping kids. I never got that, like, why anyone would kidnap kids, right? Like, because then you'd have kids. Isn't that the thing everybody's trying to avoid, like, all the time? Dude, I just wanted some sick ransom money. Now I got to put 3 people through college. Sucks. Oh, man. When's that spaceship leave, dog? Are we all just comics on the show who are, like, sitting around here?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sick. Someone just did a flare up in a pizza flare.
Oh shit!
Is what I call the gas I get after pizza. Am I right, y'all? Stressed face. Is there a fart emoji? I've not played this game. All I know about this game is there's a dog that looks like the dad from the OC, and everyone wants to fuck him. That's all I know about this game. I've watched hours of it, of the game and the OC. Uniquely attuned to this kind of show. But I think I saw Emma wandering around, so I don't know if she might have just been leaving the show.
I was walking out.
I wouldn't. I don't particularly know. So I think I'm gonna. I was gonna talk about like yoga, and then I was like, oh, that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, talk about yoga.
We stopped doing that.
Talk about it.
No. Well, because before the pandemic, I was doing hella yoga because it's like, it's awesome. It just gives you this awesome opportunity to just clear your mind, right, and focus on just one thing. Not farting or queefing in a room full of strangers. And now that this has happened, I can just put myself on mute and fart through this whole fucking show if I want to. None of you people can stop me. Yeah, the lights went out because they're like, That's how I disguise who it is. Like, nobody knows it's me if I shut the lights out and then do it. It's like a murder mystery. All right, I'm going to leave you with this joke, which is a questionable decision. You know, you guys mess with those propeller hats, like the hats with the propeller on the top. I feel like I love those hats, but the problem with them is like you can't win, you know? It's like you're either like sad that your propeller doesn't work, or you're like mad that your hat flew away. You can't win. All right. Thank you guys. You've been wonderful. My name's Alyssa. I'm going to put my Twitter in the chat.
Keep it going for Alyssa Cowan, everybody. Yeah. What a good show, you guys. I'm dressed like this because I went fishing during every single set. I caught this fish.
Man, fuck yeah.
I know. Look at that thing. I kind of wish I would have caught a whale because it would have been more impressive. But anyways, that's been our show, you guys. Give it for all the comics you saw. Give it up for the producer of this show, Aubrey. She works hard to get cool comics and bring it all together. Keep it going for Jesse, who's operating 2 of the avatars in the audience. And
Jesse on the 1s and 2s.
Right, he's on
one
the
avatar
ones and
two
twos, doing
avatars.
everything, all the production stuff. So give it up for him and Stab. I've been your host, Emma Haney, and I'm going to let Jesse give him a second to get up.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
I was very premature. I'll go ahead and let him tell you about all the shows coming up. Thank you guys for coming.
Oh, thank you all. Thank you one more time for Max, Emma, Jeff, Mark, and Alyssa. I remembered them all.
Yeah.
Woo.
Good for me. Yeah.
My name, never forget.
Yeah. Every other week, I believe it's 2nd and 4th Saturdays, you can check out the new Ha-Ha-rizons Island Comedy Tour. In 2 weeks, we're going to give Island Improv a little bit of a try. That means we're going to have to we're going to have to rehearse at some point. So that'll be fun. Coming up in just a couple minutes, well, actually about an hour and 15, it's the debut of a long-running... oh, no, Mark can't bow. No, he's so sad. Long-running Stab theater show with its first run here in the digital world. It's Scene Kids. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's coming up at 8. So please come back. I'm going to send you guys off. We've got a good party out here that we could raid folks out to. Who's doing something right now? Let's take a look. of the people that we follow and like.
This wasn't Minecraft?
Oh, there are so many places we can send you. What's Hideout Theater doing? They're doing an improv show. Cold Town, I don't know. Improv anyway. Let's send you guys over to the Hideout Theater. They're in Austin, right? Are they in Atlanta? I can never remember which one. I think they might be Atlanta. So go check out Hideout Theater improv show and come back at 8 o'clock for Stab. Theater's Scene Kids.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is me trying to do 7 things at once.
And
That's
I'm
how it
still
usually works.
fishing.
Go fish it up. All right. I'll send you over to Hideout Theater for some improv. We'll see you guys back hopefully at 8 o'clock.
Yay.
See you then. Everybody raid over to the Hideout. Woo!
Ooh, yeah.
Go team.
Go team, go.
Go
and
team.
get them. Here they go.
I'm going to go home and stream Mario Kart now.
You guys want to go to the bar now? Is that what's happening? There's drinks?
Yo, you guys want to come back to my island? I got a pirate bar.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Oh, what is happening? Are those the people in the Zoom?
That's what happens when you get to the end of your summer
Yeah.
break.
That's the Hideout Theater that we just sent everybody to.
I'm like, were those people
You
watching the
just joined
show?
someone else's call.
I'm all, they look grumpy as fuck, and they did not enjoy themselves.
It's a serious one.
That is Austin. Yeah, I keep
It says
forgetting between
comedy.
Austin.
Serious comedy.
They looked very serious though.
It's like
They did look very
PBS style
serious.
serious comedy.
Oh no, what have I done?
Investigative.
Don't
Yeah.
remember the open mic.
Oh, what is
Investigative comedy.
Yeah.
someone? This is a very sad improvised play. Oh, okay.
Wonderful.
Cool.
Great
well,
time to
goodbye.
join it. Yeah.
Great show.